Hello everyone, and welcome back to that Stikbot channel, and in today's video I have something very awesome to show you guys and talk about. Now, remember how Stikbot was teasing us all these monsters? Well, there they go again. They gave us more! Yes! Now, for this one, it's really interesting. Actually, what it is it's like, remember the last wave we got? Well, excluding the Mega Monsters, we'll be getting those again. But, as like translucent or solid versions of them. And by that I mean we'll get the recolors of the versions, which is so cool. And I cannot wait to get these cuz I really love the Stikbot monsters so much. They're probably one of my favorite waves and they were so good. The reveal of them was amazing. It was just overall great when they came out. And I only own 3 Grim, Aquafang, and Giggles. And Giggles, I'm going to talk about a lot in this video. But yeah, they're really cool. I'd say they're pretty high quality with their molds and really just scream creativity, you know? It's all about what Stikbots are. It's awesome. Now, I'm going to go over each one in, well, not really detail, but still going to go over them. The first one we have is Goblin. You can have a red goblin or you can have a translucent red goblin. Like, that is awesome. I love translucent red. It's probably one of my favorite translucent colors, let alone colors for Stikbots. It just, something about it, you know, that I like. And then the next one we have is Grim. My favorite Stikbot monster, my first Stikbot monster. And Grim was actually the Stikbot, the base for my first ever custom Stikbot showcase. So again, Grim is very special to me. And considering my Grim had a lot of black on it for my custom, I really like seeing him in all black. So you can have him as black translucent, which if you don't know, the only black translucent item that we currently officially have access to is the Clickbot and the Clickbot Megabots that are translucent black. There was a translucent black Stikbot, but that's really complicated. So I'm really hope that we can get more translucent black items and like official items, but we could also get in solid black. Again, I'm okay with getting either one of these variants except for one, which I'll go into detail. Which I think it's really cool. I prefer, of course, translucent black because I want more translucent black representation. But, you know, solid black is actually really cool too. Now, next up on the list, these might be out of order, we have Chiron. His design is so cool. Definitely really underrated. I never see anyone talking about him. But you could get him in solid blue, which looks really nice. But we could get him in translucent blue, and I'm translucent gang all the way. It stinks that translucent Stikbots. I keep saying stink. Stikbots aren't as popular anymore. Because they were the first. The first Stikbots were translucent. So I really want to see more translucent Stikbots, if I'm being completely honest. But translucent blue Chiron looks amazing. So solid blue. He was gold earlier, so like either one is technically new. So next up on the list, we have Insector. One that I thought would be my favorite, but of course Grim is my favorite. I haven't picked the second favorite yet, but I do really like Insector. Of course, I don't have Chiron, Insector, or the Goblin. Keep that in mind. But Insector as green looks so cool to me, and translucent green. Oh, you already know, man. Oh, it looks so clean. And one thing I noticed, and something I'll point out, is in the image I'm showing you. If you look at Aquafang's top right arm, I keep saying Aquafang, Insector's top right arm, from their perspective, it actually is it's acting weird. And another thing I noticed is in all of the concept art for the possible Stikbot monsters, they had short legs, and for this one I noticed that the monsters that we already have that have long legs have short legs, which is weird. So I'm assuming that's just like the base for all Stikbots now, to have short legs, so they can choose if they're gonna have long legs or short legs when they get produced. I don't know, but I really hope that the Stikbot monsters that get remade don't have short legs. I hope they have normal legs, except for Goblin. Goblin works with short legs, and Chiron doesn't have legs at all. He has normal Stikbot legs. So I just hope that that's a thing that they do with the rendering, and we'll actually get normal size Stikbots. But yeah, there's a weird glitch with Insector's arm. I'm not sure. I think that, again, I think that just might be a problem with rendering. I don't know if these renders were rushed to go with the hype of all the other monsters, but it's completely fine with me. But still, I want translucent Insector. Now, next up on the list, we have Aquafang. Now, I really like Aquafang. I just finished a custom of her as Undyne, and I'd love to see another version of her. And I say her because she's oftentimes portrayed as a girl in most of the official Stikbot, shows, and of course Undyne. So I always see Aquafang as a girl. So I think it'd be cool to see Aquafang in yellow, but translucent yellow, man, I really want more translucent yellow. Again, there's only like one. No, wait, let me think about that. There are 2 official translucent yellow Stikbot products right now that you can get. Of course, there's a translucent yellow Stikbot. Very infamous, very hard to find officially. I actually don't think you can find it officially nowadays. But, the Aquafang we see here looks really cool in translucent, and I forgot, the only other times we've seen translucent Stikbots officially is the translucent yellow Triceratops and the translucent yellow Stegosaurus. So those are the other translucent yellow Stikbots we officially can buy. Now, with Aquafang, I'd love to see a translucent yellow Aquafang, okay? I love translucent yellow. And from what you can see, like the results of the polls that we already have, and in the comments, it seems like we're most likely going to be getting them as clear, which is really cool. I love the clear versions. Now, next up, we have one that I'm going to be talking a lot about. Giggles. Oh, Giggles. Now, the solid version is white and red instead of gunmetal gray and green. Now, last time I thought they were going for like a Joker vibe, but it was obviously Pennywise. The mold is just straight up Pennywise, and I don't have a problem with that. It was a great basis for my own Pennywise custom, which I'm not sure if you'll be able to see a picture of them or video. I might be. But the solid version, solid red with red hair. Solid white with red hair. And I know a lot of people would probably want that because they don't want to make their own customs, or they don't think that they're good enough to make their own. Or maybe they just don't care. So I can understand where they're coming at by wanting a solid Giggles that looks like Pennywise. But I felt like last time the mold was already pushing it with how close it was to the actual Pennywise the Clown. And to have him in white and red, I just don't want Stikbot and Zing to get in any legal trouble. Because I don't know, Warner Brothers might have a problem with that. I just really hope that doesn't happen. Like, genuinely. But the translucent version, I don't know, I doubt they'll get in any legal trouble for that. But I really like it so much. It looks so cool with the translucent red on top of just clear. It's so clean. We need it. We need it now. Stikbot, make it happen, please. So that's really cool. But I just really don't want to get solid Pennywise because, like, I will feel obligated to remake my Pennywise custom, just with the new version, because my version was painted white and it doesn't look anywhere near as good as the Stikbot plastic white with red paint on it. So I really want to make my Pennywise custom, so I want translucent Giggles to be made. Now, from what it looks like, clear will be winning, or translucent will be winning. We'll most likely be getting translucent Stikbots, which I am all for. You already know I prefer the translucent over solid Stikbot monsters, and I think this is such a cool thing that they're doing. And one thing I noticed is back when the Stikbot monsters were like first revealed, I looked back and there was a green version of Insector that I found, and there was a white and red version of Giggles that I found. So it's making me think that this might be an opportunity for them to backtrack and give us the versions we might have originally gotten. But they made it so that we could get them in translucent. And one thing I don't understand is if you guys really want these Stikbot monsters in those colors, just paint them. I understand that's really easy coming from me, because that's my whole thing. I'm a customizer. But, I mean, really, it's not that big a deal if you just buy one, paint it. Especially if you want, like, yellow Aquafang. Your bet is my bet is if you buy a lot of Stikbot products, you're gonna get a bunch of Aquafang. I mean, she has an action pack. She has a movie set that no one. I haven't seen a single review for it because I don't think anyone's wasting their money on it. No offense, I don't think it's that good of a deal. But might as well use one of those doubles to make your own yellow Aquafang if you really want a yellow Aquafang. And if you think that painting it doesn't look as good, spray paint it. Honestly, you will have to do the eyes. That's not that big a deal. Again, I understand that coming from me seems like not that big a deal, but if you guys don't normally customize and aren't used to that, then you might not want to do this as much as me. I don't know, if this video gets 40 likes, when the Stikbot monsters come out, I'll paint all of them in their solid variants. I don't know. But I just want to let you guys know about this. Please, while the poll is still up, go on Instagram and vote solid or translucent, or solid and clear as the poll says. If the poll is still up, make sure to comment on the post that they made about it. And subscribe, because I will keep you guys updated. I didn't make a video about it last night, because when I finally saw it, I was working on stuff, and I just really didn't want to record a video at that time. And I don't like recording videos one after each other, because I don't want people to expect me to be uploading that frequently, especially since I just came back. So, stay tuned for more updates. I will be giving you more updates. And I hope that you saw a little increase in quality in this video than the last one. The last one was quick, and it already has 50 views after 2 days, which isn't really impressive, but for me, pretty good. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on it. And also, the images you saw that weren't the Stikbot monsters, they're just different pictures of me, the Stikbot of myself, because I'm the one talking. And I thought that having these images was much better than just looking at a still image of me in front of the blue screen. Keep on hugging my goose ham sandwiches. Just follow me on Instagram. I'll definitely be posting my opinions on there. And peace out.